This is something real important that all black people ought to think about. Because it was told to me by my father, who had a business, a restaurant, about a fellow that worked for him. They called him Jalopy because he used to work on old cars. Jalopy could not read and write. He could read and write his name barely. His name was Tom Carew, but they called him Jalopy because he worked on old cars. Couldn't help fix them. But he worked for my father and he stayed around there. And I asked my father one day, because Jalopy always messed up stuff. I was about 13 years old. I said, why do you keep him around here? Because he always messes up everything. He says, Neely, I'm going to tell you something about Jalopy. He has two things about him. He's just an old country boy. Said, he's always here and on time, and he won't steal nothing. Anything that he wants, he'll ask you for it. That was back in the 1940s. That stayed with me a long time. And I passed that on to a lot of people. I said, you go on a job, even if you don't halfway know what you're doing. I say, first of all, you be there. Be there on the job. And get a reputation for not stealing. You know, sometimes we just take for granted that, you know, I knew some guys back in the 40s, I mean, who said, man, hey, that's a pretty good job. I mean, you know, and it pays $7.50 a week. That's what wages were back in those days. And all you can steal. Guys just automatically say that. Job pays $7.50 and all you can steal. That was a common saying. But there were some people like Jalopy who didn't steal, and therefore they stood out. And that works even today. All right? Some guy who's running something, even big businessmen who are stealing, they will notice that about somebody who works for them. That guy don't steal nothing. You know, everybody we ever had here stole. You know, that guy don't steal nothing. Keep him around. He's a little bit dumb. You know, you have to tell him things over and over again, because that's the way Jalopy was, you know. But my father, you know, spotted that because he ran a restaurant, and he said, Jalopy won't take nothing. Says there's something about him. He won't take nothing. So you can, I don't care how much money you leave around, anything like that, he won't touch it. You know, what you call a dumb country boy. The next time I saw Jalopy, I was on my way on the back of a truck at Greenwood and Archer, on my way to the Army, drafted, getting ready to be sent to training to go to Korea. And I heard somebody call my name, and it was Jalopy. This was another town at another time, and he was doing well. But it instantly hit me, having a flashback to what my father said about him. I said, yeah, Jalopy would do well. Even not knowing how to read and write, he would do well. Because he's always on time if you hire, and he won't steal nothing. You know, and somebody will notice that. And anywhere he goes, somebody will notice that. You know. In other words, Jalopy is the type of guy who, hey, the owner of the place, when it's snowing and he can't make it in and all like that, see, you tell Jalopy to go down and open up, you know. Trust him with all the keys. Why? Because he won't take nothing.